All right, take two. Just quick recap. I had no idea this band Phish was even playing this summer. I've been living in my basement, solely focusing my time and energy on exploring the entire FZ back catalog, which at this point numbers 5,732 videos, 1,224 of which are just Game of Thrones recaps. And when you go down the FZ rabbit hole, a year and a half, 2 years can pass easily before you see sunlight. I've not seen or talked to friends or family. I've done a full-on media blackout. If it's not FZ's YouTube channel, I don't know what's happening, and I frankly don't care. Is there anything else in the world besides these recaps? For me, no. For the FZ faithful, probably not. I don't know who's president. Who's running this place now? Did Trump end up doing it again, or did Bernie win out? I don't know. Are we socialists or fascists? I don't know what's happening in our country. Other than FZ is still doing his thing, still dropping the content. In the past year, I know this is the recap or the review of his summer recap. I just want to mention that the past year and a half or so, he's turned out content in a way that I feel it's taken away the focus on Phish. And this is a good thing. And it gives you a sense of who this guy is. And it's not just FZ, the Phish reviewer, it's Kevin from Dayton. And Kevin from Dayton's a pretty fucking cool dude. And he's a genuinely good guy with a sweetheart, and someone who us FZ fans can watch mow his lawn for 30 minutes or do his dishes he does spend a lot of time on his dishes. And a lot of the FZ community is kind of rallying around the idea of, dude, go with the dishwasher. But on that note, he does have his PayPal. I donated. I got a shout out on, I think, the first night of the tour. He may or may not have exposed whatever. But yeah, so donate to FZ. One, because he's the fucking man and gives us all these awesome videos to enjoy, and to spend a good year and a half, frankly, realigning a lot of. It was helpful for me. I'll just say that. It was productive. But we're here to talk about the summer recaps, and I'm going to kind of hit on his full, other videos too. But overall, I think the theme of this summer tour is positivity, enjoying the Phish. Frankly, the Chomper talk was dropped off a little bit. In 2018, 2019, we started to see less of the Chomper focus, which I feel like if you're going to go all FZ, part of the branding is the focus of Chomper, which as far as I know, he created. It's taken over the Phish scene, and maybe he just stepped away. Maybe it was too big. Maybe it became his albatross. But consistent quality reviews, the 5 or 6 minute mark, nothing too crazy type 2, nothing like the legendary Deer Creek 2015 10-minute recap, but very, just high quality, positive recaps, which in the Phish world for some reason is rare nowadays. I love the fact that, he enjoyed the Atlantic City run. Not great, but in people's minds, it's the worst thing in the world. Phish dropped the turd, all this shit. So I love the fact that he doesn't play into the fantasy tour negative asshole persona. He plays the fucking cool dude hanging out, talking about the Phish, still taking the B hits right before the ending. There are a couple, the reemergence of the open drug use, which, has its place or does it? I don't know. But a couple things I noticed, a few of the same shirts popped up. There was indeed I think Cobra Kai shirt. There was also a baseball reference shirt. Overall physical appearance, there was a consistent middle part, well-groomed, kind of shoulder length there. I'm kind of in the same boat. All in all, one thing I think all of us in the scene noticed, the whiteboard that's the signature of the recaps. And I think the markers, there were some marker issues. We know the red marker. And one thing's always loved, the black marker makes its appearance. You never see it. He's got the set list written down, black marker set aside, goes red. A lot of double circling, which I like the emphasis on the songs and just kind of highlighting that. But there were some red whiteboard markers. Mentioned that he was having some problems with the Sharpies, technical difficulties. After a year and a half, that's going to happen. That is going to happen. The Sharpie factories are dropping the ball. It's hard for him to pick it back up. But he continued. He plowed through the flubs with he replaced a couple, kept his head up, ended every review strong, as always with the boom. And one thing I noticed, that the boom and the chomper catchphrase and trademarks, I'm going to throw in a new one that I've heard a lot on the recent recaps. Just take a look at it, which I feel is kind of that, like a master architect after they've created this beautiful palace. It's kind of go, fucking take a look at it. That, and it's nice to share that moment. He's almost becoming a fan. He's kind of one of us. He's admiring his own creations. He's stepping back outside of being in the zone and saying, like, that's pretty fucking cool, right? Maybe he's talking about the actual set list the band played. In my mind, he's talking about the reviews and also, a quick side note, I have watched a few of the recaps on my phone. Make sure you have a big screen so you can see the full annotations. There's a couple little subtle references on the whiteboards. Got to mention, he is giving whiteboard shout outs and donate. I donated. I'm going to probably donate again. Kick the man some money. I'll try to put his PayPal in there. It's like FZappa20 or FZappa20, whatever, but hook the guy up. Kevin from Dayton, great fucking guy. And yeah, I've got some thoughts on the upcoming Dick's run, but I'm glad to see he's in a good place. And one of the cool things when in the past year and a half, the community, the live chats, and seeing that the people, Spud Spud got his own freaking video. How cool is that? Shout out Spud Daughtery. That's awesome. Bob K, all those guys, just sort of hanging out. It's nice, that little community, just tuning in, saying what's up. So a lot there, a lot to unpack, folks, but a lot's been happening on the FZ world. 1 week away from picking back up with the Phish. And again, I'll tell you what, he's going to be crushing those shows. Positive, high energy, love and light. Love and light. All right. I may have to stop doing the booms. It feels kind of like imposter syndrome. I might come up with my own catchphrase. I see some chats. Fucking Dave Renwald. Shout out Dave Renwald. Always good to see you again. Family Live Matters retracted a message. That makes me all right. I see Phish on my tube. I'm not sure what that is. Oh, I got some vinyl. I got the New Year's live one, Junta, White Tape, Lawn Boy, Hoist, Rift, Party Time, Fuego. Got the live ones. Billy Breeze, my Slip Stitch and Pass, which has been warped, which stinks. Anyways, not really whiteboard. Yeah, controversy again. Dave Renwalt in the chat pointing out the controversy over the paper and the whiteboard. I do think that it's a ride or die thing with referring to the paper as a whiteboard. I strangely enough have become to accept it. It's something that, take it or leave it. Take it or leave it. All right. Hope everyone's doing well. Yeah, it's really, really nice to see Kevin still doing the reviews, and it's nice to see people giving him his credit. All right, good Lord, 9 minutes plus, guys. When you've got who has ever talked about someone on a god level in less than 10 minutes? You can try and recap Pablo Picasso. You're gonna be able to sum up the genius of Kanye West in 10 minutes? No, you can't sum up what does FZ think of the Donda rollout? What does he think about the upcoming Chicago Donda experience? I'm curious about all these things. That's why I wish there were just more more extension of the FC world. But hopefully we'll get a chat soon and we can ask these type of questions. All right, Dave, good to see you as well. Hope everyone's doing well. And no boom. Dave, since you're probably one of 10 people who actually see this Bill Murray, perhaps I will say that Bill Murray threw, like, he did a party tour of he did like a house party thing, and he was supposed to go on house party tours, and we almost threw a party in Charlotte hoping that he would come through. All right, that's something special for you. Everyone else, if you're still here, fucking boom. Give to the FZ PayPal. Support the man. I can't do the boom. How about this? Jesus Christ. I'll end with this. Reba. Boom, Reba.